Hello everyone, Meistering here, and I figured I'd try rank 15 with Victoria, because Victoria is the best shotgun, and even after they added the Alexander and the Yvonne 4, Victoria is still definitely the best shotgun. So I'm gonna bring it, and as it turns out, you can use the mouse wheel. You can click the mouse wheel to see what squares are in check, which I knew there was a hotkey, but I couldn't find it, so I don't know, I assumed that I was, like, confused about something. And let's just, we'll test out the power of the improved AI of the enemy. Well, the bishop didn't just walk right up to me, so that's an upgrade already to the AI. Anyway, yeah, that's a big requirement for if I'm gonna actually like a chess roguelike. Like, if it's fun enough, I can forgive it for not having the ability to tell me what squares are in check. But like, okay, what is this? Remove a rook, add 2 knights and a bishop, so that's plus 2 pieces total. Knights can promote, which like they're hardly ever going to actually get to the last rank. Fearsome, ammo max, and fright radius. Okay, when you kill a non-pawn piece, every piece in the radius is scared. So with 1 fright radius, I can scare away pieces that are already touching me. Seems kind of useless. I'll take the nomad life, I guess, because elite gem is actually kind of good, and this adds 2 pieces to the board. Although it's 2 knights, it adds 2 knights and then replaces a rook with a bishop, and that's probably better for me. I don't know. Oh, I'm out of ammo? Well, good thing I regenerate ammo super fast. Need more firepower. Although, you never heard of somebody in Shotgun King who's like, man, I don't actually need more firepower. I mean, never is an exaggeration, but it's always good to have more firepower. Ah, good. I was hoping for a Queen Soul so that I could replace my Bishop Soul. Alright, give me that. Yeah, there we go. If I shoot this queen and I don't actually do enough damage, then I'll lose. So let's just not lose. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Time is not against me when there's only 2 pieces remaining. Alright, I can give the king a bow. And in exchange, the enemy pawns will not attack me at the beginning of the round. Or you can take this stuff. Cannon fodder, I feel like it kind of pranks me because I want to have my soul cards to move, but I guess it's not entirely a prank because, if I buff up my damage to 7, then I can one-shot a queen. But at the same time, if queens don't just walk up to me, I can't be guaranteed to one-shot them. But if they want to walk up to me diagonally, I think they walk up to me diagonally Jason squares. But, I'm just good at the king of bow, and probably it'll be fine. Yeah, so we're very fast compared to the arrow that was just fired out of that bow. Okay, I do not want to be in check by that rook, or knight. Okay, good, we made some room. Oh, the knight promoted to a queen. Let's go. Good for him. I'm not actually in check from the arrow, am I? I don't think so. Okay, can I just walk to A3, or is that going to cause me to be destroyed? I think we'll be fine. Oh, we're just in check, so we're going to move. Wow, can the king not shoot arrows at me? That's so rude. Okay, well, I could have done this better. We'll try again on the next attempt. Alright. Hey, perfect. The bishop walked up to me. I guess if it's able to walk up to me and attack me, it will. Even if it has to walk right up to me. But if it has the option of moving to a square that's not adjacent, it'll move to a square that's not adjacent. So I guess if I have enough cover, I can force bishops to approach me. Alright, one more shot is a kill. You know, if it's a point-blank shot that is guaranteed to hit every pellet, well, you know, making the damage number go up is always good. Especially in this particular case where queens can be one-shotted after the damage upgrade, and they cannot be one-shotted before the upgrade. Like at this point in the game, if I got offered holy gunpowder, I would have to seriously consider whether I actually needed it, because, you know, it does not assist me in one-shotting anything, since there are 0 pieces in the game with exactly 7 health. You know, I guess except a rook that has been shot with 1 pellet already, but, you know. Alright, perfect. I want a queen soul. Do I really need a queen soul? But, you know, we're going to just get a queen soul. And, okay, one more shot is a kill on this king. Pawns always promote to queens. I wonder if that... Oh, no, the knight's promoting was from the last run. Okay, well, taunting hop is absolutely... The text changed on that. Yeah, okay. Whatever. So it's exactly the same card. Still really good. And we added a rook, but when we kill a rook, it damages the king. Okay, cool. And yeah, taunting hop, you know, it's just as good as it was before. Alright, well, we don't want to... Yeah, I guess we, you know, had to move out of the way of the rook. So this is, this isn't looking good. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this rook on h8 is going to move to h1, and then I'm going to die. So I can't taunting hop here, because I'll just not have... Like, I'm just going to be trapped. So either reload in place, and I still can't taunting hop. I'm just going to move here and see what happens. Oh, wow. I was expecting the bishop to move to g3, but we're safe. Let's go. Alright. Okay, thank goodness the AI isn't, like, as smart as a player would be. Like, if I was against a player in this game, like, I you know, it would be impossible. Alright, that's one bishop gone. Oh, I forgot the part where I could just hop on the king and then move away, like this. Okay. Yeah, just gonna... Alright, so the king's almost dead already, I guess because I killed two rooks. But I also hit it with a few fragments. Alright, better accuracy. Did we add a knight? No, we didn't add any knights. What is this? Huh, interesting. Stun a piece for 3 turns and get a soul card. Steal their soul. So does that mean I get a soul card, but when they die, I don't get another one? Well, Courteous Jousting is kind of nuts, so I'm going to take it. You know, last video was me being like, oh, look at how cool all these guns are, and this run is like, you know, I just want to play a Victoria and I want to win a run. You know, it's so much to ask. Well, we'll find out how much it is to ask over the course of this run. But the AI certainly doesn't want to help me with that. Yeah, which is fine. You're making the AI better. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess we're just gonna... Wait, what the... What? Excuse me, this knight should have broken his shield when I hopped on his head. Well, whatever. I wonder if that's intended. It might be a glitch. Where, you know, the taunting hop bypasses the shield. Yeah, so I'm just going to hop on this guy's head, did 1 damage to him. Then we're going to hop on his head again. Goodbye. I'd be very surprised if that was intended. Here I am just like freaking out over, a glitch. I mean, I don't know. I reacted to it. Okay, so there's a what for your next what? Okay, +1 ammo, which is extremely weak, but the next card gets to be whatever I want, which sounds incredibly powerful. Like I could take Royal Loafers or Sacred Crown or I don't know, something that has powerful synergy. But like, yeah, this looks nutty. I'm gonna take it for sure. All right. Well. Oh, let's not get ourselves discovered checked. I have I have all the checked squares revealed by this hotkey that was brought to my attention by what was the person's name? Sorry about this. I'll get right. I'm gonna look it up. Painted Crow 248. Thank goodness for them. Let's just shoot down the bishop and man, getting a free action. Like even ignoring the fact that taunting hop does damage, like the fact that just gives me a free reload. It's super helpful. Well, I'm just gonna walk over here. All right, good enough. So yeah, I definitely think Patience is a super strong card. Because like you're just like, yeah, I can get free taunting hop. Well, it's not free, but it's like, I get, you just get taunting hop, or you get Royal Loafers, or you get Sacred Crown. Those are like the 3 big cards. Or you can just be like, yeah, I want the big firepower, and then you can give yourself the big firepower. All right, so what are we actually taking here? I'm thinking of taking Royal Loafers because it's really good. Or well, let's just click through. I could take another taunting hop, make my jump do 2 damage. Wait, okay, so jump +1. I need to take this and see if it lets me jump over 2, like do 2 jumps before. Jump 2. Jump over a nearby piece up to 2 times without ending the turn. Okay, so that's even. So patience is even better than. Well, I don't know. I guess the fact that you're kind of giving up a card for it, because +1 ammo max, like who even cares? But like, man, that feels like it'll be really strong. Those bishops stop healing. That's kind of annoying. Just the long animation time. All right, 1. Oh, what? What? Okay, I don't think it actually let me jump 2 times. But we're going to try again. Okay, that's 1. And, okay, so... Bruh. Alright, I pranked myself a little bit. We did it for science, and we paid the price. Yeah, because I was not able to just jump 2 times in a row. But I was able to jump and then use a soul card to jump. Well, may this instance of the Black King be remembered forever for his holy sacrifice or whatever. All right, well, we're gonna try again. We're gonna press the turn. We're gonna press the check button. All right, well. Oh, that puts me in check. Okay, we're just gonna shoot this pawn. Okay, so if I'm 2 squares diagonally away from a knight, it will also just run up to me. So yeah, so knights are not as smart as bishops are. Oh, I'm just in checkmate, so I gotta use a soul card. All right, well, let's just get another soul card, I guess. Yeah, get out of here. So we got 2 enemy pieces. Yeah, even if like they were both rooks, I would have high confidence that I could beat both of them in a fight. Except a gun, and they don't. But yeah, so we learned how two taunting hop cards work. Caltrops, -1 speed on bleeding pieces, plus 10% to inflict bleed on moving pieces. So just every time a piece moves, it has a 10% chance to inflict bleed, which is like, extra damage on hits. What is this? Oh, the mangonel. Yeah, I'm not taking that. I'll just take extra range and sacred air, secret air, whatever. Yeah, 6 to 8 range. I can shoot across the entire map, and my pellets will not disappear until they went off the side of the map. So that's cool. Range isn't that important, but it is nice to be able to start shooting at the beginning of the game rather than like a couple of turns in, so that you can take advantage of the fact that you regenerate ammo and all that. Alright, well, we have 3 pawns. Oh, one of them is even a secret air. Not that I care about that, but yeah, the secret air can promote into a king even with... wait, actually, let me make sure. Oh, yeah. Secret air can promote to a king. Wait, what? Am I like... Okay, I must be confused because it looked like the pieces had switched which one of them was the air. Yeah, I must have been confused. Anyway, there's no airs anymore, so let's just shoot the king and get on to the next round. I'm not a fan of full plate armor because it just makes it that much harder to kill enemies. Well, what is it? Do bishops and knights both have 5 health? If they do, then it just kind of feels awful to not be able to one-shot them anymore. So I'm gonna, like, search +1 is kind of cool, but I don't care enough about search to take it over just like, generically more ammo. And, a couple of bishops after 15 turns. I guess after 14 turns, because I think they show up on turn 15. And the game starts on turn 1 and not turn 0. Alright, well, I'm going to see if I can get, rats, because I got Crow's Blessing, and if I get rats, then I can get the bubonic plague or whatever, and that'll be extremely high damage per turn. 1 damage per turn. Like, if you imagine that I'm firing my bullets on cooldown, and I'm, like, always hitting with every pellet. I'm hitting something with every pellet, and, I'm doing 5 damage every 3 turns. Because I shoot, I move to reload, and then I move again to regenerate the ammo that I fired. So it's 5 damage every 3 turns. So, 1.67 damage just for, like, shooting my gun and all that. Subtle Poison is great because it actually makes it so I can one-shot queens. It generally makes queens less dangerous. And by extension, it makes pawns less dangerous. But it's kind of hard to argue with the moat, especially since I have, like, a crap ton of ammo. I can just mag dump these guys, and, we're not in any... Wow, I seriously need to use a soul card to get out of here. Okay, so I need to be somewhat careful, but I'm not going to run out of ammo at the very least. I need to move the... Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I need to move to the correct square. I need to play around the freaking color squares that the bishops are allowed to go to. I need to pay attention to where the knights are able to go. Especially since the knights can jump over the moat and jump into and out of the moat with, no issues. I don't know. Okay, so everything at this point can die in a single shot. Let's use a soul card just so I can go somewhere where I won't get attacked by a knight afterward. And if I'm lucky enough, I'll get another queen soul after I can clear out all these knights and bishops. And, okay, that's fine. Right, we got 6 health on this guy. I feel like... Man, I feel so sluggish. It's like when I just want to move a whole bunch of times really fast. Okay, do I want -1 range but an extra life? And knights have an extra health? Huh. Like, I have 6 to 8 range, so the -1 range I'm perfectly happy with. But, like, Knights going from 5 health to 6 health is gonna kind of make me sad. And it makes me sad in real life, and well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with knights not being in one-shot territory all the time. And you know, if you need an extra life, you're probably things are probably going horribly wrong to the extent where it won't even save you. Oh yeah, the deep water moat. Let's go. All right, let's get this bishop out of here. Thank you. And we'll just go here because the knight can't reach us. Although I guess we just have to shoot the knight anyway because it's kind of body blocking me from shooting the queen. Although the queen was at so much health that we couldn't one-shot it anyway. So I don't know. I'm like blaming the knight for for just the fact that queens have 6 health. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I guess we just reload in place and okay, good. Yeah, it was like, you know, I kind of didn't feel like I had a choice but to shoot the rook. Although it was kind of a tough choice until I looked at the rook and saw that it had 2 health. Okay, well that's not a knight, which means I can just shoot the pawn without the knight immediately attacking me. Alright, get out of here. Alright, we got 2 bishops and a rook. Okay, we got 2 pieces remaining. In my head, I had 2 pieces remaining when I started that sentence. That's why I was, you know, that's why I was slow and confused. Hey. Alright, get out of here. I guess we're jumping into the water. Okay, so this guy's at 5 health. We can just kill in a single shot. Before I do that, I obviously want to have a soul card. Any soul card is better than no soul card. And like the knight soul isn't even bad. It's perfectly fine. Basically any soul card that's not a queen is bad. But, you know, it's better than nothing. +1 grenade. So I get a grenade. Let's do damage on grenades center square. How much damage does a grenade even do normally? I think it does 2 by default. So I could have a 2 damage grenade that hits the center target for 4. But I get an extra rook. I guess either way I get an extra rook, right? But giving rooks less health seems kind of fun. I can take the rooks have less health. And maybe, like, I've used this selective listening card before, and I haven't really paid enough attention to be like, oh yeah, the selective listening card has saved my bacon here because it stopped, you know, it's like, nah, I don't know. Hard to say. Can't say whether it's good or not, but it's certainly one of the cards ever made, and that's, you know, that's, I was going to say that's more than some other cards could say, but literally it is not. I'm going to go into this little corner. Yeah, give me that bishop soul. And I gotta, man, this is a hard game. Stupid horses being able to jump over stuff. Alright, 3rd time's a charm. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I want to turn on the show me all the check squares. Yeah. Have it, like, for a chess roguelike to be any good, in my opinion, it needs to show you what squares are in check. Like, for me to enjoy playing the game, at least. I mean, I can't, you know, one person can't objectively judge if something is good or not. But I can tell you that I don't want to play a chess roguelike that does not tell you if you're in check. Or tell you what squares are going to be in check. King? If I just move one... Oh, I can just move 1 square to the left because I can bishop soul here. In my head, that wasn't an option, like bishop souling to the left. So I was like, oh, do I want to, like, move left and then bishop soul diagonally up to the right? And then... Or I think it was just move diagonally up to the right. Yeah, you know, I don't even need a soul card. I just want to get out of line. So... Yeah, high focus is really good. It gives you accuracy, it gives you damage. And, you know, it's fine that I wasted my ammo. It's only 1 shot. It's fine. Alright. There we go. That was 2 damage to some other stuff, so... You know, we did a total of 3 damage with that shot. 1 damage to a shield, and 2 damage to some random pawn that it's not going to actually be a threat to me ever for this entire floor. So, you know, kind of wasted. So it did 1 damage. but it's fine. Okay, I need to actually like pay attention and not get trapped. And I got very close to getting trapped there, just like not even paying attention, just willy-nilly like, oh, let's just walk around and blast. So anyway, I started blasting, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, if those guys turned into queens or rooks, that would have been really bad for me, but since they didn't, I'm probably fine. Alright, that's a one-shot. Get out of here. Thank you. And... okay, so the left rook is almost dead, and... oh, I think if I... yeah, I'll just shoot the bishop, and then, you know, my knight soul will save me. Okay, good enough. We, you know, survived that. What is this? Buckler of limos. Buckler of limos. I want that to be a car. Give me a fucking limo. Kings can't take more than 3 damage in a single turn. Yeah, I don't think that's like even a... well, I mean, whatever. It's technically an issue, but it's really not. This needs to be a goddamn limo. Maybe a modder. I mean, maybe a modder can do it. Well, I could just mod it and do that. It's like, how hard can it be? I've seen the mods that other people have created, and they've been incredibly clever. But I could make one that's like, you know, not super clever, but it's like kind of a funny joke. It's like, haha, it's a limo. I'm at 7. Oh, right, 7, because I have 2 firepower upgrades when I'm alone, and I only have 1 fire upgrade when I'm not alone. I'm gonna wait and see if this pawn promotes to a queen, and if it doesn't, I'm just gonna, you know, just gonna be like, well, unfortunate for me, I guess. Yeah, take that 3 damage. So it takes me 2 more shots to kill this guy. Good enough. Can I have that? Crow's eye or whatever the hell that ranged upgrade was? Can I have that again? Because I like the Black Plague is a very strong card. All right. Well, if I was, you know, if I really cared, I could have tried to get a Queen Soul off of that, but like, I don't care. If I really want to, I can just wait for some of these pawns to promote, and then, if you know, if we'll see, you know, I'll just say if some pawns are about to promote by the time I kill this rook, then, you know, I'll see. Cause I'm a busy man, but you know, okay, 3 turns left. Yeah, I can wait for that. Okay, cool, just a rook. I'm gonna kill this rook, and then, hey, it's a queen. Let's go. So yeah, we can one-shot this queen, super easy. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, and we have many turns to get to cover, especially since this Buckler of Limos card nerfs the enemy king's speed. Alright, what is this? Hey, create a hologram and use the soul. Okay, that's pretty good. Guys can charge your king instead of moving, pushing him by 1 square. Okay. I mean, having an extra life and going down to 3 to 5 range, I think 3 to 5 range is perfectly acceptable. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly happy just going through levels, being like, yeah, I got 3 to 5 range. You know, I just walk up a couple squares, shoot some pawns, and by the time the enemies approach me, like, they're also gonna be less than 3 squares away. Like, we're gonna be perfectly fine with just 3 to 5 range, so I'm not worried about that at all. And creating a hologram when I use a soul, it's like, I don't know, if I had a bigger brain, I would know just how useful this is gonna be. But actually, knights and bishops just going to prison whenever they're near a rook, that's, you know, that's very powerful. You know, the add 1 knight and add 1 bishop is definitely a worthy trade for them. But, you know, I just want the extra life. I like extra lives. And, can knights charge other pieces and then, you know, push them off the board? Oh, right, I can't just shoot enemies from across the board if my range just got nerfed. Ugh. Well, it's fine. Wait, what? Oh, there was a different piece. There was a different card that I was thinking of that gave knights the ability to attack diagonally. Alright. So we have an extra life, which means I can just kind of do whatever the heck I want. And then, you know, once I use up my extra life, I'd be like, okay, fine. I guess I got to take the game seriously. Oh, okay. Uh, all right, that animation's funny. If I go up, then the bishop is on the wrong square. Oh, the knight didn't push me. Why didn't you push me? Come on, man. Now, do I die if I get pushed into another piece? Probably not. Do I die if I get pushed off the board? Probably. Now, this is my guess, my uninformed guess. The rats ignore the shield. Okay. So the shield only blocks bullets? Only blocks the basic projectile damage? It's a kind of interesting... I'm expecting that change was not intended. But it's not like a change that really affects the way that I play the game. It's just like, it's an interesting little change to think about, I suppose. I misclicked. Oh man. Yeah, I thought the queen was gonna move upward. Okay, we have 7 firepower. Our accuracy is pretty good. We got a chance. All right, we're just gonna will ourselves to kill this queen. We got to do 4 damage out of our 7 pellets. I think our chances are actually pretty good. Yes, we got it. Okay, I knew it, and by knew I mean I had faith. I had hope, and one thing I learned in Star Wars, one of the sequel Star Wars movies, is that rebellions are built on hope. +2 grenades, -1 grenade damage. Yeah, so I did read it in the patch notes that grenades are now a free action. So it makes sense that it doesn't say on Philanthropy that grenades are a free action. Because, they're already a free action. Emergency call. First time I hit a king, it gains +1 speed and promotes the nearest pawn. Analysis paralysis got a buff. Or a nerf, I guess. I guess whether it's a nerf or a buff depends on your perspective. It got better for me because, it has that search +1. It's better for black than it was before, where it was just, 6 turns of nope, unless you're in check. Let's do firepower if I'm on the edge of the board. You know what? I like Philanthropy. Gives me 2 grenades, and it's -1 grenade damage, so we'll see exactly how good that is, I guess. Alright, well, that's... Okay, so it is 2 damage, so I guess the base damage of a grenade is 3. Okay. That'll be interesting for me to think about in the future. Okay, I really wanted... I made a mistake there because the grenade could have bounced toward me. You don't want to grenade enemies that are too close to you, because the grenade could just bounce toward you and then blast you into the shadow realm. Although since I have black mist, I guess that would have been fine. Alright, get out of here. Oh, that only had 1 health. Feels silly spending an entire bullet on that, but, it's fine. At this point, the level is solved, basically. Alright. Help! I like that. Very, very silly little, it's exactly what the card says it's going to do. It calls for help. The emergency call has a phone. I don't know if... I guess phones exist in this era of shotgun chicanery. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about whether phones exist. I'm going to worry about the fact this king is still alive when what I want it to be is not alive. There we go. Well, I get Taunting Hop without the damage. But also, white pieces ready move can't attack me. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. But I think I'm going to take Undercover Mission. Because I feel like some obnoxious cards got added. And, if I'm forced to take one of these obnoxious cards... Like, oh my goodness. This freaking help me card. Also, the fact that the king is shooting arrows at me is, kind of scary. Move. Actually, wait a second. Philanthropy... okay, it doesn't say that, It doesn't say that I can't blow myself up, so I probably can blow myself up. So we're going to try really hard not to blow ourselves up. Oh, this this knight's gonna push me off the board. Okay, so you definitely can die by getting pushed off the board. Oh, that's amazing. Presumably that means you can also kill enemies by pushing them off the board. I want to kill an enemy by having a knight push them off the board. I'll see if I can figure that out. As for right now, I need to throw a grenade. Actually, no, there's no point in throwing a grenade because I'm completely cornered either way. These queens have too much health. This pawn has too much health. And, you know, obviously the king has too much health. And I'm completely trapped. I'm just going to reload. Or, like, reload my gun, not that I can reload my save file or anything like that. Alright, so, yep, we're fine at this point. Wow, this, what? What? This king just immediately tracked my location. I thought I would have, like, at least a moment to just think before he shoots another arrow at me. Oh, and okay, well, I think I have to grenade this queen and hope that I don't blow myself up in the process. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because, well, actually, okay, what other pieces are there that I could possibly remove with a grenade? Okay, so I do 2 damage with my grenade, so it's just this queen. So if I throw a grenade on the queen, I think it won't bounce. So I definitely don't want to do that. What if I throw it, like, directly? What if I throw it like a knight's move away from me? Will it bounce? If it doesn't bounce, then it's guaranteed safe. I fucking hate grenades. Alright, well, we'll try again. Oh, yeah, you gotta have my, like, you gotta have the thing where it shows me all the checked squares. Yeah, because, like, I've played some chess roguelikes recently, and, you know, I've played a chess roguelike that doesn't show me when I'm in check, and it's been very stressful to play, so I just don't play it anymore. And, I played a different chess roguelike that does show me when I'm in check, and it's still pretty stressful, but it's like, you know, it's kind of fun when I feel like playing it, I guess. I like playing it when I like playing it, therefore it's good. Like, I don't know, I'm just talking about stuff. Ignore my circular logic. I'm just telling my opinion anyway. High focus, thumbs up, 10 out of 10. Really good card. Always take it. And spam click too fast and accidentally fire a bullet, but it's fine. If my bullets do an extra damage, then I get more mileage out of them, and you know, I'm under less pressure to have them to fire them and you know, to use them efficiently. All right, if I just like angle my bullet kind of downward, there we go. I was hoping that I could shoot the bishop, the right bishop, and not hit the left bishop too much, and you know, not like, ugh. All right, and oh, I don't even have my gun's not even loaded. All right, one last attempt, and then. You know, like, I'm 100% sure that if I get a really good run, I will be able to win on rank 15. But this is just a matter of me... Well, it is definitely harder now, but also, I'm not used to it. Like, the fact that the pieces are, like, not just gonna let me shoot them whenever I want. Like, they're not gonna just... Like, the bishops aren't gonna just walk up and let me shoot them. Yeah, like, look at that coward bishop. Back in the old days, this bishop would have just walked up to me and I'd just shoot him in the face, and then... You know, there would be one less bishop on the board. Oh, and this rook would have just walked up to me and I would have shot him in the face. The humanity. Well, so humans are in real life and chess pieces are in the game. So the chess piece manity, well, no, humanity. So blank itty, the chessity. I don't know. Just kind of rambling at this point. Let's just get rid of this rook, and then we don't have to think about anything as we're gunning down this chess king. Alright. Yeah, the turns are definitely more sluggish. Alright, we're taking Taunting Hop. You pretty much don't even have to look at the white card. But, you know, since I already know what those 2 white cards did, since they existed before the patch, you know, it's like, you know, we have Taunting Hop, we're going to take Taunting Hop, and we're going to win the run. It's going to be the easiest run I've had all gaming session. You know, it's easier. It's going to be easier than those other 2 runs that I failed at. Ugh, okay. Alright, so yeah, we just jump over. Like, one great thing about Taunting Hop is, like, even ignoring the fact that it does damage, It's just extra. It's just free turns to reload. You know, you just get to reload your gun, or like regenerating ammo with without any, without it costing a turn, I guess. All right, get out of here. Oh, 2 pawns for the price of 1 bullet. Anyway, I'm gonna see if that's her queen. Nope, it's not a queen. I was hoping I would get a queen soul, but let's be honest, we'll have plenty of opportunities to get a queen soul later. Just early on, you don't have opportunities to get a queen soul because you don't have homecoming. Alright, so we just jump on this guy's head, and then he's at exactly fill range, and he's gone. You know, Blunderbuss with Taunting Hop is interesting because your Taunting Hop incentivizes you to be at close range, and so does Blunderbuss. Although I do want to shoot diagonally adjacent pieces and get consistent hits on them, and having a 100-degree fire arc is going to make that too difficult. So we're going to take Ravenous Rat instead, and we'll be able to easily one-shot rooks if we can Taunting Hop on them. So no, it's not going to be easy to one-shot rooks, but we will be able to one-shot rooks if we can get, you know, a Taunting Hop on them, which I guess is going to be 2 hits, so it's 1 shot, I guess, but, you know, a shot in the sense of the phrase 1 shot implies that you just hit them once. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm like rambling about the syntactics, the syntactical syntactics. It might, you know, that's a name that you could, that's like something that you can name a word themed roguelike or something. Syntactics. Like make a sentence, and like the better sentence you can build, like the more points it gives, and then you like fire a bolt of energy at like your AI opponent or whatever the heck. Syntactics. Anyway, yeah. So before Homecoming, before I get the Homecoming card, there isn't really like a whole lot of dangerous stuff happening. Like I have really good cards. Well, Taunting Hop is really good, and Ravenous Rat's pretty good as well. Okay, Ritual Dagger is like, why is the black card? It feels like this should be a white card because -1 range is completely can be completely debilitating. I think in a build with that starts with 4 range, it's not debilitating, but like you're giving up this 1 range for like the king to have a little less health. Like, no, thank you. I'm just gonna take Piercing Truth and have a slightly better wave clear against pawns. So I did 6 damage. Yeah, that was 6 damage, and that my maximum damage without Piercing Truth was 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I got super lucky there. I think I got like 4 pierces. Look at that. Yeah, so like each pellet, if each pellet has a 30% chance of piercing, then there's like a very high chance that I will get at least 1 pierce on any given shot. Alright, well, let's just get this free regenerating some ammo. Then we'll leave the knight alive so that we can hop on it again. There we go. Can I do the double taunting hop? Oh, they fixed the double taunting hop exploit. It used to be that you could use a piece to taunting hop, and then it didn't use up your taunting hop. Dang. All right. Well, they fixed an exploit. Tragic. All right, we're just gonna taunting hop that pawn to death, and then we're gonna go kill this game. Yay. Okay, I'm not a fan of cannon fodder. It's like I would rather have a queen soul or like a knight or bishop soul over a freaking pawn soul. It's like, hey, you can do extra damage, and I'm like, okay, how useful is this damage? I'm getting freaking destroyed by, you know, whatever. Knights can promote if they hit the edge of the board, and also adds a whole bunch of pieces. Or I could take trowel because trowel is, oh man, this is just not good. Where's the reroll button? Oh wait, I could have taken a card that gives me a reroll button, or I could have started with the gun that gives me a reroll button. Anyway, yeah, this feels kind of awful. I'm gonna take Hollow King and Trowel because I really don't want cannon fodder. It's funny that I'm like, oh, this cannon fodder is worse than nothing. But yeah, I could just wave clear all these pawns. I can wave clear what is 16 pawns? I don't think it's 16 pawns. It's like 12 or something. Like wave clear a bajillion pawns. I guess I'm not in check here, so yeah, I guess we just don't move. All right, well, good enough. But yeah, if the rook's not going to attack me until I get close enough, then hey, okay. If we get a, oh, I didn't even pay attention to this bishop. If I just went straight down, with the soul card, I would have been fine. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Alright. Third time's a charm, even though this for sure is not my third attempt. This is like my fifth attempt? I don't know. Who even cares? Who's even keeping track? I'm not. I'm sure someone is, but it's not me. Well, I'm glad that shot took out the knight, because if it didn't, that would have died. But what other options did I even have there? Alright, let's just get rid of this rook if we can. Alright. Well, I want to, I don't want any pieces to have enough health that I can't kill them if necessary. Well. Whatever, we have a rook soul, and a rook soul is fine. I probably should have taken the bishop soul instead of the rook soul. So I feel like the rook soul gets blocked more easily than the bishop soul. Okay, well, ritual dagger is useless. It's like detrimental. It's like even worse than useless. Ramparts, remove 2 pawns, add a rook. Okay, kind of basic. Okay, add a knight and a bishop, but they're in jail if they're near a rook. Well, I do like Wand of Wings, and, look, the bishop's in jail and has a funny little effect on it. Yeah, so right now, there's only 1 extra knight. If we pretend that the pieces that are in jail don't exist. Hey, this other bishop's in jail now. Yep. Nope, I don't want to move to squares where I'm going to be in check. Alright, we're not going to like, get discovered checked. Ugh, you kidding me? Alright, well, I don't need to use my wand right now. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to use my wand because I got it so that I could use it to move, but no, I also have soul cards so that I can use them to move. Alright, well, I gotta use a soul card to get out of that situation because my king is so impatient that he can't just wait in place and regenerate ammo. It's part of his character, so it makes sense. He's like impatient and angry and all that. He's just a really angry person. Alright, look at that. We killed a rook. I'm gonna... Do I want a rook soul or a knight soul? I don't know. Let's take the rook soul. Alright, give me something good. Sacred Crown, yes! Okay, one of the best cards in the game. Because you can just do this. Alright, and then, yeah, you could just, like, as long as you have a specific plan of how you're going to get another soul card, you can just blow a soul card away. Just be like, yep, I'm going to jump over here, and I'm going to go shoot something. Yeah, Sacred Crown, super, super powerful. Definitely take that anytime you have a chance to take it. Like, with very few exceptions. Like, Taunting Hop and, let's say Taunting Hop and Royal Loafers are arguably better. Like, other than that, those are the few cards that I think are actually good enough to justify taking over Sacred Crown. But, if you're choosing between, like, 2 of the best cards in the game, you're probably doing fine. You probably take either, then you're fine. And we just use a soul card in place. Quote unquote in place. I mean, moving to somewhere that doesn't really that doesn't really matter. Alright, we'll just shoot down some more pawns, and then I would like to get another soul card. There we go. Do I want a knight soul or a rook soul? I think I probably want a rook soul, but I don't care enough to actually bother to change it. Alright, there we go. Wand of Wings. Wand of Wings is pretty good for bursting down the king. Cannon Fodder is also... Cannon Fodder plus Wand of Wings to burst down the king. You know what? I hardly ever go for this kind of strategy. I'm going to go for it. I just have 7 damage if I can get Cannon Fodder. I just have a 7 damage and I just go blast the king. He has 10 health. That's not very much when... when I can do 7 damage, just willy-nilly. Like, even if I don't want to use Cannon Fodder, I can just do 5 damage, just just take away half his health with just chip damage, and then, once half his health is gone, I just take away the other half. Yeah, look at that. He's dead now. Get out of here. Very nice. I had a queen, but queen's moves are limited. I am a fan of King's Mistress. I could have taken high focus, but I didn't want to give bishops the ability to heal. Okay, well. There we go. Oh yeah, and also giving them an extra health. Giving bishops, 6 health instead of 5. Okay, well I don't have to use my Wand of Wings to survive this, so I guess I am fine. Okay, now I do. I have to use my Wand of Wings to survive this, which means I don't get to burst down the king, but yeah, that's fine. Sacred Crown is so strong that I don't have to burst down the king with with Wand of Wings. I can just kill everything. Yeah, the specific soul card that I have doesn't matter so much when I have Sacred Crown. It's just any soul card is good. So I'm like trying to hold on to a queen soul. And really, do I need to do that? No, I definitely do not need to do that. Well, I could get another queen soul now. Wow, more queen souls. I'm so lucky. I don't have enough damage to one-shot them. Actually, if I Knight Soul up to C4 and then walk to B5, do I just get completely wrecked? I think I do get completely wrecked. But if I don't do that, I also get completely wrecked. So, I don't know, sucks to be me. Actually, what if I went to E2 instead? I think I would kind of lose for the same reason. Yeah, I mean... Oh, that's actually just a dead king. Okay, we're fine. Dead white king, at least. It would have been a dead black king otherwise. But yeah, so if we get more damage, if we use our... if we get enough pentagrams and we get that sweet damage upgrade to the point where we can just one-shot the king, then, then we can one-shot the king. If we can one-shot the king, then we can one-shot the king. Wow, I'm so brilliant. Alright, well, I'll just take this pentagram even though it denies me an opportunity to get a free turn out of it later. Like, look at all this damage. I do 7 damage just by... Like, I don't even have to have a pawn soul to do 7 damage. I just do 7 damage. Yeah, look at that. I killed the bishop and then some. Alright, well. This is a guaranteed kill on the queen. Excellent. And... I'm just going to reload in place. We are in double check, but we can Sacred Crown and not be in double check, and then we can just not be in check at all. We do 9 damage, and the king is 9 health. Yeah, look at that. Didn't even have to wipe everything out. So yeah, Philanthropy, plus 2 grenades, minus 1 grenade damage. Grenades are a free action now, so the Philanthropy doesn't need the effect where it makes your grenades a free action. Zealots is kind of painful, but, it's not so bad. I don't know. It's, like, kind of painful, but it's not... It's one of those cards that's very painful compared... It's, like, more painful than you might expect. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. 6 damage total. Oh, yeah, and if I can get 2 sets of pentagrams... Although, can I really get 2 sets of pentagrams and one of them's on a freaking 6? Am I seriously in check from there? Ugh, what a bother. There we go. So we get another soul card, and then we use it to get another soul card for the low cost of 1 turn rather than 2. Oh, yeah, I'm just... Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, I'm not going to die, am I? No, I'm definitely not going to die. Just shoot this bishop and we're good. And then we soul card. Because Sacred Crown is really strong. Oh, Zealots turned off because there was no bishop for like, for only a fleeting moment. Oh, that's 10 health? Oh my goodness, did I, like, prank myself? I might have pranked myself. No, we're fine. We're definitely fine here. I'm going to reload in place and then, see where all those pieces move. This queens have, they're blind because the mistress, or I guess because the queen herself was willfully ignorant of the king's infidelity. All that stuff. Like, whatever. It makes sense, but, It makes sense thematically. I don't know why I'm like talking smack about it or whatever. Smack's the wrong word, but whatever. Let's just get rid of this queen and see if we can get out of this level without having to use that queen soul. Okay, well, there's no pawns now, and there's also no bishops. So, cool. And the queens are blind, you know, for the reason that I was talking about before, where they're blind to the king's infidelity and all that. Alright, get out of here. This is when I find out that, like, oh, the enemy had bodyguard or some shit, and I'm like, oh no, I lose. Wow, I don't like Iron Maiden. Remove? Oh, removes a queen. Okay. Okay, Iron Maiden with King's Mistress. Yeah, and Patience. For your next black card, you get to take whatever card you want. Okay. Well, or I could take Possessed. You know, with Sacred Crown, Possessed might actually be good. But, it's like Possessed is like a mixed bag, and I gotta take it with one of the worst cards in the game. I think I'll just take Patience, and then I think I'll take Taunting Hop next floor so that I can hop over the Iron Maidens. I'm considering doing that. Taunting Hop to like make the Iron Maidens less annoying, or Undercover Mission so I can un-iron the Maiden, or something generically good, I guess, or Unfaithful Steed so that I can. It's like having more mobility is good counterplay for the Iron Maiden. Also, more mobility is great for Unholy Call. I might just take Unfaithful Steed next floor. I do not want to get myself killed by a discovered check. It's like, you know, I'm experienced at this game. It's actually embarrassing if I get myself discovered checked. Whereas for like a less experienced player, it would not be so embarrassing. It'd be like, yeah, whoopsie. But for me, it's like, come on, man, you got to do better than that. Alright, well, there's no like bodyguard or anything, so actually I can just end the round now. Get out of here. Yes, I can choose any card. Oh man, okay. So Taunting Hop is a strong candidate. I do not need more firepower, so I'm not going to take Holy Gunpowder. Actually, can I take like, Every 8 turns produce 1 grenade, produce 2 produce 2 ammos. It makes me laugh. But every 8 turns I get an extra grenade. That could be really strong. I could replace a white card with a different one. So I take Patience so that I can pick whatever black card I want, and then this black card replaces a white card with a different one. Destroy a pawn. Refill. Oh man, that looks like so much freaking fun. Destroy a pawn. Refill when I kill a non-pawn piece. Okay. Well, really I should just take like Taunting Hop or Undercover Mission. Or, oh yeah, I said I was going to take Unfaithful Steed. Is Unfaithful Steed really better than Taunting Hop? Unfortunately, I can't take the Black Plague because I don't meet the requirements for it. But if I met the requirement... Where's the undo button? Oh, the humanity. +1 damage, though. That's cool. +1 grenade damage. So my grenades are going to do 3 damage. And then they're going to do 5 damage on the piece that I hit directly. Huh. Full plate armor. You know, Ascension might be more dangerous now because it used to be in the past, if you took Ascension, you know, bishops would just fly over their pieces and then walk right up to you and you blast them. But now they just like, you know, I don't know. I'm going to take it anyway because I don't want... I can't believe I freaking like misclicked while I was fooling around with with all of my myriad options. But it's fine. I took a card that actually looks like it's pretty good. Like any other grenade card just makes Kingly Alms so powerful. And I have so much mobility that I don't need to worry too much about Iron Maiden, especially since Iron Maiden got mega nerfed. It used to just not have the remove 1 queen text. Like, man, and it just felt so oppressive. Alright, well, with King's Mistress, it also feels a lot less oppressive. Yeah, I'm just, like, I'm just glad for, like, for my own sanity, I'm just glad that it got nerfed, regardless of whether you think it was needed or not, and whether I agree with that or not. Okay, well, if I just Wand of Wings and then shoot a piece so that I actually have... I was hoping the grenade would just blast the king into the next dimension, but yeah, I can just do that. 2! Wait, what? Oh, Philanthropy is -1 grenade damage, and Kingly Olives is +1 grenade. Oh, when I looked at Kingly Olives in my head, it said +1 grenade damage. But no, it does not, in fact, say that. Okay, well, we're going to try again. Boo. Okay, he doesn't run away from me. That's good for me in this particular situation. Okay, so rooks can swap positions with a bishop, and bishops can swap positions with a rook. I kind of like the idea of rooks just like putting bishops in jail. So I don't know whether that actually makes this card better or worse, but I am just going to take King's Shoulders and Throne Room, because being able to just chuck enemies off the board is kind of funny. And also, I'm not completely sure that the ability for rooks and bishops to swap with each other, I'm not actually sure whether it's good or bad, and it could be horrible for me. Okay, well. Oh yeah, also I didn't even think about that, but like King's Shoulders, can you just pick up the Iron Maiden and toss her off the board, and you even get a Queen Soul for your trouble. Okay, well, we're gonna... Okay, finally we can use the Soul card to like get an extra turn. Yeah, look at this, I can just chain kills. Alright, get the heck out of here. Whee! So we get a Queen Soul now. Oh, I was like, oh, that'll give me a power upgrade. No, I wasn't paying attention to that, but that's fine. We don't... This guy has more health than 2 of my shotgun shells can deplete. Okay, well, let's just go down here and see what happens. I'm just going to chuck grenades at this guy. Okay, well. Okay, and if I want... Oh, yeah, that extra 2 extra grenade damage to the center square. Okay, anyway, 6 damage, 6 health remaining. So if I hit the king with 1 more grenade... Actually, yeah, I can just... Yeah, so I'm guaranteed a perfect hit with a grenade if I'm, I think it's 4 squares or less. Huh, Imperial Shot Put. We'll just take the final countdown. That'll be fine. When there are fewer pieces on the board, I'll be able to win pretty quickly anyway. I'm thinking like, oh, I don't want to use my Queen Soul. Well, I think I could just use up my Queen Soul and then pick up the Iron Maiden and toss her off the board. Same thing I did last round, but here I am. Like, I'm in the middle of saying that, and I'm just like, yep, still not using my Queen Soul. Alright, well, we're gonna pick up this queen, and we're gonna use her Queen Soul, and we're gonna toss her off the board. Amazing, I could have used my Queen Soul this whole time, which I do, but I... Oh, Ascension does kind of make the moat not as good, but it's fine. Okay, there's gotta be something I can do. Like, well, okay. So I can Queen Soul and then walk to that pentagram. If I just walk to like H2 or H3 and the rook just goes to H1, that seems really bad for me. Yeah, I'm just going to do this now. And we kill a bishop, and we get a power upgrade. Everything's great for me. I don't know if it's so great for the enemy, but that's, that's even better for me if things aren't great for the enemy. Alright, let's just get this guy out of here. Blah, blah, blah. Giant White King's mad because I'm shooting all of his subjects. Don't care. if that's the only square the bishop can go to, that's like, well, if the you know, I can't force the bishops to go closer to me unless I can deny them approaching me from the other angle, right? Because if you imagine a box, if you imagine like a rectangle where the enemy bishop and I are two edges of the rectangle, if like one of the if one of the corners of the rectangle is blocked, is physically blocked. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Okay, pretend I won that run, because I could have won that run if I was like paying attention. But yeah, so yeah, because the Folly Shield didn't trigger because the game was like, oh yeah, that piece is right next to you and you have enough firepower to kill it. And in my head, I was like, the cards from the last run or the run before, I don't know, were bleeding into this run. I was like, yeah, I got deep water and that pawn can't attack me because it's in the moat. It's fine. You know, no big deal. I don't actually need the win. But yeah, that's fun. I was trying to like, it's being like, yeah, the Victoria is really good, and you know, I still believe the Victoria is the best shotgun. I think if I try to run with the like the Alexander, the Yvonne, like clearly the Victoria is better than all of the other shotguns that weren't just introduced, but I think it's also better than the Yvonne and the Alexander. I think the Yvonne is better than the Alexander. Well, I don't know. Search is a super powerful keyword. I don't know. All I'm gonna say is that Victoria is the most powerful shotgun still, which you know everybody knew. But I just wanted to play the game again, and I wanted an excuse to play it, and you know that's what I'm gonna call it. And you know, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.